You and I both know that getting meal prep done during a busy week is a constant struggle, and eating out's not an option. It's too expensive these days. Welcome back to Paul and Benny. I'm Paul, and today I've got some tips to help make meal prep way less expensive. It's going to take way less time out of your busy week. It's going to be way more enjoyable when it comes to mealtime. Let's get started. A great way to save money is to buy a whole piece of meat instead of buying meat products. So instead of buying like ham lunch meat, buy a ham, or at least this half ham we got at Costco. $2.99 a pound. So for 3 pounds was just under $8. But in the deli case at the local grocery store like Kroger, it's $8 a pound is the cheapest ham we could find. You could get like the Oscar Mayer, like $6 a pound when it's on sale. This is a much cheaper way to go. Yes, you have to chop it yourself, but this handy dandy electric knife is really convenient. And then you don't have to slice it all. You can keep some of it whole when you want to have ham for dinner. You can chunk some up to use in soups and stews. Maybe keep a couple slabs in the freezer when you want ham for breakfast. It's really, really convenient and really versatile. And if you get yours at Winco or someplace with a deli, you could ask them to slice it for you. This is the exception to what I just told you about not buying meat products. At Costco, Sam's Club, you can get meat products like this. This is ham lunch meat, 2 of these 24-ounce packs. That's 3 pounds for under $10. That's a great value. It's half the price of buying grocery store lunch meat. Our next huge time and money saver is the good old-fashioned rotisserie chicken. We got this one at Whole Foods for $8.99. But on Tuesdays with Prime, it's $2 off, so it's $6.99 if we can't get to Costco, where they're $4.99 every day. What we love to do is get 2 of them at a time. Go ahead and label up your Ziploc freezer bag and commence to pulling the chicken off the bone once it's cool. 1 bag of chicken will go in the freezer. The other one we'll keep in the fridge. It'll be nachos, chicken and pasta, chicken sandwiches, chicken tacos. It's going to be dinner and lunch, and it's going to be super convenient. Just grab it out of the fridge, put it in the lunchbox with the side, and we're out the door. So I like to take my Ziploc bag and I like to squeeze out as much of the air as possible. And I like to lay the chicken flat in the bag so they stack really conveniently in the fridge or the freezer. They don't take up a lot of room. And once they're frozen, you can stand the bags up so you can see what's in the freezer and you don't have to dig to look. All that skin, bone, and cartilage is going into a large stock pot, just barely covered with water, and we're going to let it boil for about an hour. You can bring half a pot of water to boil in half the time, and your broth will be way more concentrated without all the extra water in it. You can store your broth in small containers or bags in the freezer. Reconstitute it with water when you're ready for it. Saves time, space, money, and you always have fresh broth. And this might be my favorite money-saving, time-saving tip. Batch cooking ground beef. I've got some onion going here in the pan, and I'm going to move it to the side once it's good and hot and put my beef in and season it up well. There's no reason, in my mind, to cook 1 pound of beef at a time. I'd much rather cook 2 or 3 packs at a time. It's cheaper to buy it in bulk anyway. And then later in the week, I can pull it out of the freezer. That's a really quick way to make spaghetti, tacos, chili, whatever you want to make, sloppy joes. Cooking dinner is so much more fun when you know you don't have to make a mess and you know it's going to be ready in just a few minutes. I love doing it this way. And batch cooking isn't just for ground beef. Side dishes work the same way. Mexican rice and mashed potatoes are 2 of my favorite things to batch cook, put in the freezer. They come out beautifully. Just dump them in the bowl or lunchbox frozen. They reheat so nicely. Look, light and fluffy and beautiful. That reminds me, you'll never catch me making 1 cup of white rice ever. Make 2, 3, 4 at a time. Put the leftovers in the fridge. It lasts all week long. Side dish is ready on the spot. So if you're still watching at this point, would you go ahead and give us a thumbs up? That really helps our video reach more people. Then share with us below in the comments, what's your favorite meal prep time or money saving tip? We're grateful for time and money saving tips that makes mealtime way more enjoyable. And as always, we're grateful for you watching.